Do yourself a favor. Just start. Just start. That's it. That's all it takes. You you just need to start. Um, and just follow whatever comes next. You can. There is not a specific point that you need to start from. You just need to start from somewhere, and along the way you're going to figure out step by step, and you get deeper into the skills that you're learning or whatever you want to achieve. Unfortunately, because the first um, 10 to 15 years of your life, which is the most moldable, when you're the most moldable to learning and stuff like that, are spent all in school. And what you learn there is that everything has a start. Like you should start from like a starting point and then you will work your way up. That's not actually how other skills work. If you want to start learning about business, either you need to go to college, which I would 100% not recommend, or you will need to just go about it and learn. But then what happens is what keeps you behind and holds you back is you're looking for the first step of learning about business. There is no first step. You just need to start. Whatever comes first, just follow that, dig deep into this thing, and then that will give you more roots into other stuff inside the business, and then you'll have a good understanding of how business works. If someone asks you once you're really good at business or whatever skills you're trying to learn, they're like, okay, so what should I do first? At that point, you'd be like, there is no first step. Just follow your curiosity into the subject and you learn quicker and a lot because it's like you're curious about the next thing. You want to learn the next question that pop into your mind, and that way you can actually learn. If I just throw you like step by step things, like 100 answers for none of the one that you had a question about, you would learn nothing from that. That's why, like, every single exam I had in school, I was just nervous and I could not learn anything because I was not curious about any of them. The only thing that I would be curious about was the thing that I was like really good at. Um, but follow your curiosity into the subject, and that's gonna take you a long way, and that's gonna make you sound smarter, and that's actually you're gonna become smart, and you'll have actual knowledge about stuff. It won't be like a memorized sentence that you have no idea what it means. It'll be actual stuff that you can prove, and you can you can tell people, you can teach people how you come up with this idea or how this point is important thing in the skill. So following your curiosity, um, when you're starting out, is the first step. That's the first step. There is no other proven step-by-step guide of how to learn something. I do. I have been there. I know how it feels to be looking for like this perfect opportunity when all the things are aligned so you can start, and then you'll have like no blockages in your way. That's never gonna happen. If you want to get from the edge of the city to the center of the city, and you're waiting for that moment that all the lights turn green and then you're gonna start your trip, you'll never start your trip because that's not realistic for all the traffic lights to turn green at the same time and then they stay green. You will have blockages, you will have problems, and that's fine. It's very normal. Unfortunately, growing up, making making a mistake for in a lot of families, and especially in school system, is considered dumb. But in real life, that's the only way you learn because there's nobody's gonna hold your hand and take you to places. At some point, you just need to be independent and learn and stuff. And the way you can learn is to make mistakes, get back, and retry again. Mistakes does not mean that you are stupid or you're dumb. I mean, all it means is actually that you're someone who is trying. You're someone who did not give up on life. Do you know who never ever had make a mistake? Never made a mistake. And okay, you go to a cemetery, right? There are people that are dead for, let's say, 500 years. These people have not made a mistake in the last 500 years. Do you really want to be like that? They, factually, they have made no mistake because they have done nothing. They're just laying down there and they're dead. They're considered dead because there is no explanation that they do. They're just laying down there. That's it. If you are anywhere close to that status, you are not far from a living dead human. As far as you are from this sort of human, which is making zero mistakes, it means you're more alive, you're exploring, you're getting wiser, you're living a good life, you're experiencing life. The people that don't make mistakes are the ones that don't experience life to the fullest potential. Hence, dead people, they don't experience anything about life. They are dead, unfortunately. While on the other hand, there is someone who is working really hard, making a lot of mistakes, exploring the earth. He is far, or she is far from dead. That person, that human is alive. And you want to be more like that, not the dead. You may as well be dead if you want to be close to this human that has made zero mistakes in the past 500 years.